are back here with Lap Bar Lessons.
I'm Alex.
The other guy.
And we are happy to have the other guy back with us. He's been gone for a little bit.
I was on vacation.
How was your trip, dude? Tell us
all right.
about it.
It was all right. Saw some friends and family. Nothing really eventful. Just kind of did nothing for like a week. I would have gone to Six Flags New Orleans, but Katrina took it in 2005.
Oh my gosh.
But it's a good thing I went in 2004 and I have the season pass to prove it.
Oh, we might have to show a screenshot of that at some point.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, Ethan.
Ethan, look what my grandma had down south.
Look at little Josh.
Nice.
Dude. 2004. Yeah, I'm 7. I'm 7 there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, season pass for a park that was only open for like 2 years at most, and then Katrina destroyed it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What year was Katrina again?
2005.
No, Katrina did take it.
It did. I was there.
I'll show you some footage of it later, Ethan. But there's people that still like go to that property. The coaster tracks are still there.
Yeah. The park is still there. They just haven't done anything with it.
The whole park basically drowned in water.
Pretty much, yeah. Nope.
No, and it's actually sad because when you watch the little urban explorers going into that, there's a lot of like New Orleans jazz themes to it.
Yeah.
I was just about to ask.
A lot of Mardi Gras stuff.
Yep.
Well, it is a little bit, but like, you can't go sneaking around there. They got people patrolling it. But how far was that from your hometown?
Like maybe an hour at most.
Oh, okay.
Not too far.
Everybody's local Six Flags seems to be an hour away.
Yeah, and then when it closes down, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, Six Flags is closed forever. Could rip the Six Flags."
Tell us about that again. You told me a little bit about that. I loved that theory you were slightly telling me about.
So people who are not like
Listen to this.
the general public, I will say, like people that just only go to their local parks, are they I find that they're under the impression that their local Six Flags is the only Six Flags like exists to them. Yeah. Like I was having a conversation with somebody the other day about Six Flags, and we're talking about the one that would he was talking about something about Six Flags like being closed like forever or something like that, and I was like, yeah, the Maryland location, and he was trying to like argue with me about, not even like argue, but he was trying to say like there was the only Six Flags. I was like, no, there's multiple Six Flags. Like no, that's just the one that closed down. So like I came to the realization that I think for most people that just go very casually, like if they don't travel, their local Six Flags is the only Six Flags that they know, and probably is the only one that exists in their mind.
And they all have like their own like flagship rides.
Yeah.
Mostly.
Yeah, like our Six Flags is like, what would you say, Superman, Ride of Steel, whatever.
Superman. Well, they have a couple Ride of Steels.
The one in Maryland.
No, they have a couple. They have a couple Superman Ride of Steels. I think,
but different track layout.
A little. I think 2 of them still exist.
Yeah, there's one in Great Adventure, I know for sure.
No, that one's not right. That one's not the Ride of Steel.
Ride of Steel, I don't know. I'd have to look into it.
The Superman in Great Adventure, this one you ride where your tummy's facing the ground.
Fun.
No.
I know we'll find out one day.
That was one thing I wanted to tell our viewers about. Probably this summer, we got to talk a little more about it, but we're probably going to hit a couple of the Six Flags parks this summer. So that's going to be a fun time.
Very much. La-di-da.
Speaking of Six Flags, we've been seeing a lot of footage about Six Flags Qiddiya. There's... oops, I hit something. This Falcon's Flight ride is insane.
It looks insane.
No, I don't know how I feel about it. I showed you it a little bit ago, Ethan. It was the one in Qiddiya.
Saudi Arabia.
It is Saudi Arabia. See,
yeah.
I didn't want to say.
The one like that's in the canyon.
Yeah, the one that's off the cliff.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
That thing is so scary, but like I want to ride it so bad.
I don't even. I'm starting to have dreams about that coaster. So like, I feel like,
We gotta hit it at some point. It's gonna be there.
do we gotta hit it at some point?
I mean, yes, it's the like tallest, fastest, longest coaster in the world. We're coaster enthusiasts. Like we have to hit it.
So here's the thing. We can do that, but we have to take little old Alex on a little endurance
Checklist.
a little endurance competition first.
Yep.
I'm not even. Tell you what, and yeah, I'm gonna be difficult about this.
That's fine.
I am not setting foot on Pantheon
Pantherian, yes.
until Ethan gets on Candymonium at Hershey Park
Why are we dragging Ethan into this?
because he has to grow with me. If I'm doing my first 300 footer, he has to do his first 210.
It's not that bad.
You did Skyrush, but Skyrush took him out. He was done after Skyrush.
Well, yeah, Skyrush also. Skyrush is intense, but Candymonium is smooth as butter. Yeah, that's literally that's one of the main things I remember about it is just being very smooth.
Seen the picture we all took?
It was forever ago, but
I haven't seen it
I
actually.
can pull it up.
You can see the trauma on my face.
Well, Skyrush is also intense as hell.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
It's intense. It's an intimate. It's intense. But I can say that I've ridden Skyrush, the 300 foot that he's talking about, and at King's Dominion is more intense. Like not even close.
Yeah, it's 300 feet tall. Skyrush is only 200.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find the picture.
It's rude.
Let me see if I can. Oh wait, I just found it. Like that was when I rode it for the first time. That's what it was. Look, Ethan. No. Think of it like this.
Wait, what'd you show him?
I showed him the picture I just showed you.
How tall it was?
Yeah. Now for context, my first ride on that thing, I rode it at night, cold,
You're insane.
back row, left seat.
You're insane.
I know. Oh yeah, no, it was sketchy.
So I thought that Falcon's flight was over like 600 feet tall.
It's like 500s,
It's
I
like
think.
510, I
It's
believe.
in the 500s, yeah.
Should we look it up real quick just to fact check it?
Yeah.
Double check.
Because
Because they were doing it in kilometers.
Yeah, just look at the height of it. I don't think it's actually 600 feet. Maybe the drop off the cliff is 600 feet. I don't know.
No, it's not. I doubt it. Wait. Ooh!
It's 640.
That doesn't seem... What?
That's literally double the height of.
No, the freestanding hill is 535.
So where is it saying 600 feet?
Oh, the cliff must be where it's 640.
A 640 drop into a.
No, it's 195. I must not be doing my... It's saying 525 for the drop.
Still, a 525 drop into a 530 top hill is insane.
No. Oh. No, I don't think that drops that big. Going into the tunnel
It looked big.
where it tilts and then goes into the tunnel. I don't think it's
Yeah.
that big. Okay, here I'm looking it up here. Good old Reddit.
Thanks.
The actual first. Oh God.
Can't live without.
Okay. That first drop is 200 feet.
Even still, bro.
No, that's insane.
That's a hyper drop that's leading into a.
And then you go into the tunnel, and then you shoot up 530 feet.
Yeah. The track is jet engines, and it's a 535 top
But
hill.
it's not a straight shot.
I know it's still.
So I might be able to maybe.
It still seems like crazy.
For those that haven't seen any footage, by the way, this ride is so massive because, again, breaking every record, of course. Nobody's ever going to make anything like it either because this thing just unless you have Disney money or Universal money or even dare I say Cedar money. Oh wait, I guess it was Cedar that built it, but
Cedar Fair, yep.
since they own Six Flags, but unless you got top dog money like that to even build something that expensive, nobody's gonna make something like that.
Yeah, it's quantifiably just so huge. in comparison to like everything else that's in that park.
And the creators of that ride literally said it's like the coasters that you make in Roller Coaster Tycoon that you would never think would actually be real,
Yeah, then it's real.
or like a backyard coaster toy,
Yeah,
like the Connects.
yeah. I feel bad for that tow coaster that's there. I can't remember what the name of it is because it's the tallest tow coaster in the world, but that's just overshadowed by Falcon's Flight.
Oh, then
Yeah, I don't remember what it's
we
called.
talked about it a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, the world's tallest tow coaster is also at that park, but no one talks about it because Falcon's Flight's right there.
The world's tallest tilt coaster is at that park.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
what's the new one that's coming in Texas? That's the one I was talking about.
No, that's the tallest, longest, fastest dive coaster,
Oh, oops.
and it's also a Giga. I think it's a B&M Giga too.
The other insane thing that's so slept on about Falcon's Flight is that not only that loading bay, dude, when you get on that ride, you have to wait nearly like 10, 15 minutes before it actually goes. I think that's the wrong one, Ethan. That's the wrong mouse, no? The heck? Is it working? You good?
A little dicey,
Oopsies.
but oh well.
Oh, smell.
The craziest part about that ride, you sit there for almost 10 minutes, so perfect amount of time to have a panic attack. And then after you actually start, as you're just slowly coasting, getting ready for the ride, you're looking at that big hill.
Yep,
I hate that. That's crazy.
it's on purpose.
I wonder how long people are waiting for that right now.
I mean, there's probably data on it already.
Ooh.
I know you love your data.
I do.
But yeah, there's an element on the ride as well where you do a left bank, which
Left bank right off that cliff.
left bank off the hill, off the cliff. Yeah, that's insane. La-di-da.
It's not showing any wait times.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying 15 minutes to 45 minutes.
Okay, that's not bad.
That's not terrible
I
at
mean,
all.
to be fair, like as insane as it is, it's most people are not going to get on that thing. It's too intense. It's too much for the average average people.
I wonder if people are going to get on it and not really know that it's all those stats.
I mean, you just got to even look at the arch to just know how insanely tall that is.
Like, do you think people just go there, look at that, and go, "Ooh, I want to get on that"?
Maybe.
Some people are that brave and
Yeah.
insane.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the weird part. I kind of want to get on it, but I think I got a new goal now. I think I got a new goal to work my way up to.
Yeah.
We got a lot of guys to hit before we do something like that, and before we even do anything like Falcon's Fight, we gotta do Cedar Point.
I cannot wait to do our Cedar Point trip. I literally can't
I'm
wait.
scared.
I cannot wait.
Well, I promised this to Josh, and I'm going to promise this to the viewers as well. We don't unlock our Cedar Point trip until I go to King's Dominion and ride Pantheon.
You literally have to.
I have to, and it's
Yeah.
because 2 of the Giga Coasters
Yeah, 2 of the 8 Giga coasters are in Cedar Point.
in the world, right?
Yeah, there's 8 in the world. And 8, that's including the new one that isn't even open yet. So technically, right now, there's 7 rideable. And there's...
So, dude, we're about to do 3 of those guys.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's 4
Christ.
There's 4 of them in our vicinity. There's the one in King's Dominion. There's Orion at Kings Island, which is the south of the Six Flags Park, like south. And then the 2 at Cedar Point. So we have half of them available to us. I've ridden one, and I haven't ridden the other 3 yet.
oh man.
And then once I think it's called Tormenta, the dive one. That one's opening in Texas, so
That's what I was talking about earlier. I was trying to name it Tormenta.
wicked name.
Yeah, sure is. What? It would have been cool to go to Great Adventure and do King Dakar, but
Yeah.
he's just not there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel weird calling him a he because it was Kingda. Wasn't Queenda.
Oh, stupid.
Queenda Qua.
Okay, you're done. Jesus Christ. There you go, D. Is that out of you?
Queenda Qua is 5 feet tall. Anyways, we finally got word on what's replacing Rip Ride Rocket, and it looks like we were both wrong.
Yeah, it was the obvious choice.
It obviously wasn't going to be Shrek like I told you.
And it wasn't going to be Ghostbusters like I told you. It was the very obvious answer. I was trying to do Tokyo Drift, but it didn't work. I can't play it because I don't know if there's like weird copyright with it.
Yeah.
But
We'll probably put a fart sound over it instead.
No, but yeah, it is Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift, which I'm gonna address the elephant in the room, bro. The people that are upset about the name, oh my god, get over it.
Okay, can you explain that to me? What are people upset about?
Because it's the name Hollywood in the New York section of the park.
Oh,
Which on surface level I get, but then when you're thinking in the context of studios, is literally a studio park. You're riding behind the scenes. You're not actually in a Fast and Furious movies. You're on the stunt cars. And Hollywood is a reference to like the movie part of it, not the location. Also, Rip Ride Rocket literally was called Hollywood Rip Ride Rocket. Come on now.
I didn't even think about that.
Can we just like focus on the fact that we're getting an insane drift coaster, the tallest coaster in Universal?
That is a fun part of it. 175, right?
170.
170. Okay, yeah, 170. Rookie numbers.
I mean, it's taller.
I'm kidding.
It's taller
That's
than
going to
Rip
be a
Ride.
lot of people's tallest stuff.
It's taller than Rip Ride. It's taller by like 4 feet.
It was 166.
Yeah.
My goodness, are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I thought it was a fat 160.
This 160. It's 166.
That's a weird height.
Yeah.
Probably because of the arch on the top.
Which, man.
No pitching. Sorry.
Anyways, but yeah, and also it is going to be a different layout than the Hollywood Studios one.
Okay, that's the part I'm wondering. So here, check this. Okay.
So
originally, I was a little irritated because I was thinking, really, we're just gonna do the same IP, but less of a hassle to get another IP.
yeah, and it isn't the only park. It isn't the only ride that's going to have two different versions of the park. There's 2 different Mummy rides called the Mummy.
Oh yeah, that's the next thing I was going to mention. As somebody who's ridden the Mummy in Universal as somebody that has ridden the Mummy in Orlando and Hollywood, they are both different rides.
Yeah, it's just going to be the same thing. Like the Hollywood version isn't going to have the spike or anything like that, but the one in Orlando is going to have a different layout. So people, I mean, a lot of people are excited for it, but people were just like getting real heated about the name. Like weirdly enough, I think they just wanted to be mad over like it just being a Fast and Furious coaster, which I get it, but like objectively speaking, it's going to be a sick ride. It's an intimate launch coaster. Come on now. It also drifts.
I'm kind of split on both sides because I love the idea of both parks having different stuff to offer, but not everybody's trying to travel all the way to the West Coast and the East Coast. Some people kind of want to stay in their coast.
Yeah,
and just
I don't feel like going all the way out to like Hollywood for just one coaster.
Okay, so yeah, let's talk about that. Do you have any incentive to even want to go to Hollywood to try the drift coaster now? You probably don't now.
I don't.
See, that irritates me because 4 months ago, we were talking about how cool it would be to go to Hollywood just to try that drift coaster. That would have been a very good... That would have been a great exclusive at the Hollywood location.
Yeah.
That's my only con to that.
Depending on the layouts, how different they are, it still might be worth it. But man, that spike is going to be so insane.
No, that layout in Hollywood looks crazy.
Yeah.
Because when I went there, they had the track built already, but
Of
I
course.
guess they were working on the interior.
Yeah.
So it was cool just looking at the track going, ooh, like seeing what they were going to do.
I just really can't get over the spike that we're gonna have. That's like the element I'm focusing on because it's 170 feet. For context, for those who have ridden Hagrid, that spike that like spike is 65 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, the spike is almost triple that, and you're on a spinning track. You're on a spinning car. like
Yeah, I just motioned it to Ethan so he can see.
even
Yeah,
also the ride vehicle spins.
He's sick to his stomach.
170 feet. Then imagine when you come down and then your car drifts like to the left or the right. It's gonna be so sick, bro. It's gonna be sick.
I'm gonna get on it for sure.
I'm for sure getting on it. That thing is gonna be awesome. And hopefully, wish Tokyo Drift plays throughout the entire ride. That'd be so cool.
Watch it just be turned down for what? Like in the queue for Supercharged.
You guys can't see it right now, but I'm like
He's giving me the straightest face I've ever seen him give me.
Speaking of Supercharge, we won. It's going away.
I'm gonna miss it.
I'll miss the large Vin Diesel and the helicopter.
I'm gonna miss the really bad actor that played that agent that goes, "Get down on the ground right now."
Right now. No. Dude. And now we wait for
And then Vin Diesel rises up. You're gonna need protection. Well, what does he say?
dude, something stupid.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger. That's what The Rock says.
Yeah, and I can't wait to see what the replacement is going to be because
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Back to the Future, but
We doing this again?
what? So right now we both lost, so the score is even.
I don't think it's gonna be. I can't even begin to wonder what they're gonna replace Fast and Furious Supercharged with. Do you remember that one, Ethan? That was the Fast and Furious ride. That's gone. Because they're taking that out and making it a coaster now. Where Rip Rad Rocket was, where the red one was.
Yeah, but the station, the loading bay of the station is actually going to be past Jimmy Fallon. It's not going to be in the same area. It's going to be past Jimmy Fallon. Yeah.
That's where they're gonna load it.
Yeah, that's where the station's going to be at.
Oh well, that. I see the New York Hollywood argument a little better on that.
I mean, who cares, bro? It's going to be a sick coaster. Like,
No, we're supposed to be the Unks.
no, not this time.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Okay.
No. It's too. It's an intimate drifting launch coaster with a 170-foot spike, bro. I could care less. It could be called Fast and Furious.
Don't say whatever.
San Antonio, Texas. I don't care.
What?
I don't care what city what city is named after.
Anyways, we've been doing a lot of traveling recently. We went. Josh went on over to Louisiana. I went on over to Minnesota.
You went to Minnesota.
I said that. I went over to Minnesota. Went to the Nickelodeon Universe thing.
Yeah, how was that?
It was fun. The only real problem with that is that there's not much you can do there by yourself as a 30-year-old man. I mean, the 3 coasters were cool, but then everything else was like, okay, Backyardigans, Dora.
I love Dora. Dora.
Copyright. Go Diego, go.
Copyright.
Oh, I didn't sing it. Yeah, I wanted to get on this. I wanted to get on this Ferris wheel, and the lady just looked at me and was like, "You don't have another person?" I was like, "What? No." She's like, "Yeah, there's no single riders on this." Like, dang.
You can't just put me in a cart by myself.
Not on the Ferris wheel thing.
That's dumb.
I would have tilted out, I guess. I don't know.
I
It's
guess.
this. Look, there's something that they know that I don't know. I just
Yeah,
listen
that's
to
fair.
them.
That's fair.
The only thing that, I spent $50 thinking I was gonna ride every ride, and a lot of those rides were kid rides, so I couldn't really get on those. Like they had Rugrat bumper carts for like 2-year-olds. I can't get in.
Well, you did buy a ticket to
I could-
Nickelodeon Universe.
I could have messed some kids up in bumper carts. You can't do the face reactions when we're doing audio only.
The audience can feel it.
No, they can't.
They can. The people listening, they know. They just know. They're feeling it right now.
He's clowning me. What's the audience feeling right now with the face I'm giving you? What are you guys feeling?
Opposite of what they feel when they feel me.
So they feel clean when I talk?
Hey, you're the one talking about wrecking kids. Don't talk to me. Don't listen to me. Don't talk to me. Yep. My bad.
See, you're making this inappropriate, and this is a family channel. Stop it. This is a family channel. Stop thinking about.
How do you feel about that,
Don't get him started. So, in other Universal news, since we've been talking about Josh's first times, you want to talk about your first time, Josh?
I was, you see, I was 14 years old.
Stop it. His name was Ka. Hey, yo, chill. Ever let my podcast get that unhinged again? It's my family channel, Josh.
I don't know why you get mad at me.
You're talking about having.
You did first.
Imagine if I threw that in.
You're the one talking.
Throw in the audio sample if you're talking about.
Yo, that reminds me of Monsters Inc., where the clip is like, I'll kill a couple kids to keep this company alive.
I'll kidnap 1,000 charges if it means saving this company. Circle back.
All right, cut to like the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No, you can censor some of that. We'll have fun editing that.
Yeah.
Next week we're gonna have our friend Andrew on here. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah. It's just me and him. It's gonna just be me and him talking.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing
Yeah.
because your guys' friendship is interesting.
Interestingly annoying sometimes.
Oh, it's just funny. It's just funny seeing you get annoyed with a lifelong friend because it's the same way I get annoyed with Trenton.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, not like annoyed with Trenton, but like when Trenton's just like being.
Oh, I get annoyed with Andrew. He drags his bits on way too long, like way too long, and he knows he does too, and then he still does it. Oh,
Potty mouth flag. Bloop bloop. So, what? My favorite bit of his was when he just kept turning. We're in line at Epic Universe, Ethan, and he just kept looking at people, going, "Dude, Ozzy died." People with the most serious face were like, "Wait, really?" He's like, "Yeah."
yeah, because Ozzy and Hogan died like while we were at the parks, and all this dude does is just look at people. He's like, "Yo, Hulk Hogan just died." Brother, we're at a theme park.
Dude, Ozzy died. What?
All right, let's get on this Jimmy Fallon ride. It's like, read the room.
It's gonna be fun. Because even though I had already taken Josh at that point prior to us going, Before?
Yeah, correct.
It was fun to vicariously see Andrew's reactions to all three of the rides. So I thought it'd be fun to bring him on here and just have you guys talk about your experience on there.
Yeah, that one might be a little PG-13.
It could be PG-13. Just don't talk about, having.
You were talking about it first, all right?
No, I didn't.
You were the one that you were.
I said I was gonna wreck these kids in bumper carts.
I mean,
Yo, I see why that sounds bad. Shut up.
I mean, wherever you want, your privacy. Like, just don't do it in bumper cars.
That's the best time to. God, I'm sorry, Ethan. I'm sorry. That's why I couldn't say it. Look, anybody. Look, shut up. Anybody that has ever been an older sibling or an older cousin and went to a theme park with their family knows what it's like to bully smaller children on bumper cart rides. It is hilarious. And if you've never done it, you're missing out. Dude, Josh is trying to hold back laughter because he's picturing it now. Dude, no, you need to picture a little 7-year-old, right? Just going, hey, hey, hey. We're gonna keep this dialogue in there, Ethan, but we're gonna bleep out the sentence he said. That's foul. That's foul. Nasty. A lot of potty mouths tonight. A lot of. No, we didn't say anything about him. Do not.
I'm not.
Do not.
I was saying.
About him, but
You know what isn't foul?
That's not how we're gonna lead into
Epic
that.
Universe.
That's how we're okay. That's how we're leading into it.
I'm stressing him out.
Just a little bit. It's okay. This is the fun part about podcasts, right? We get the live reactions.
Yeah, it's pretty ironic. We're like a theme park, or like coaster like podcast because of how much like our conversations could just get derailed. He's walking. He got up. He's walking out. All right, guys. My name is Josh. I'm the only host here. So I don't really need Alex for this part, anyways, because it's just my experience at Epic Universe, and I could talk about that by myself, to be honest. So
Don't you care?
Language. This is a family podcast.
Don't you gaslight me.
Anyways.
Look, we got 10 minutes.
I'm just gonna go.
Get everybody hyped up about just us going to Epic.
So
Being excited for the ride.
it's
excited for all that stuff.
it's
I
Epic
walked
Universe
away for the
Days.
bit. I'm never gonna do that. I don't.
So it's Epic Universe Day. It is 2 months and 1 day after grand opening, and the only reason I know that for a fact is because I kept track, because the day we went, it was my 28th birthday.
Woo!
And the only thing I wanted to do for my birthday was go to Epic Universe. I wanted to go to the brand new park, the shiny new one, and it's one of the best days of my life. Truthfully, that park is so great. All the haters and the complainers online, blah, it's a theme park. Like, be excited. Be happy.
No, I genuinely still do not understand what these anonymous posters on Facebook's Epic Universe page is all about.
Bro, they just love to complain. Like, genuinely. You went there and you did almost everything in one day.
No, most of them don't somehow. Well, a lot of them talk about how they're not going to wait for lines.
And then, like, they complain about rides. They're not riding rides because they're not doing the waiting. What are you doing? So, man,
No,
when I walked up,
there was one comment that I saw that literally called the Monster Unchained ride Frankenstein. Told me everything I needed to know about how much research a lot of these commenters even do. They're like, didn't even ride the Frankenstein ride.
oh my god, bro.
Look, I get being frustrated after a bad day. Theme parks can suck when things go wrong. But let's be real. You're putting 100% of the blame on the park when a ton of this is on poor planning and unrealistic expectations. Epic Universe is a brand new park, and it is a massive expansion. And at the end of the day, breakdowns are going to happen, and a lot of the headlining lines are going to have big hours, no matter what.
Yeah, especially in the first year. Come on.
I can understand people getting mad if they somehow end up waiting 5 hours for a 4-minute ride. But don't complain about waiting for the long ride when you could have gotten Express Pass. And if you can't afford the Express Pass, then that's just the name of the game. I don't know what. I'm not trying to sound like a jerk with that. I feel like I am, but I just feel like you have options behind that.
Yeah, like it.
Why do all these guys get on the ride before me? Because they paid this. Because they paid. Because they wanted to go and not act like a peasant.
You see now,
Look,
you're
no. Look,
he's crashing out.
no, I'm not crashing out. If you are listening to this and you have bought Express Passes, then you know the feeling to look at the other line and see them as peasants. It's mostly funny, but it's a real thing.
Yeah.
You get the Express Passes and you just look at those people. You're like, ha ha. Every Express Pass holder has felt that at some point. And if you are thinking, oh, you're just rude, you're a jerk. No, I paid the money to skip the line. I paid the money to get in that fast lane. You are peasants to me if I'm paying that money for that. That day anyways, and trust me, I've only bought the Express Pass like one time. I'm not that rich. And I didn't get the unlimited skips. I got the one skip.
Man.
They have like 4 tiers of it.
I got you.
Also, the only reason I got the Express Passes that day, I guess I am crashing out, is because I went over to the lady and I was like, how much are Expresses today? She was like, $70. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, pretty low wait times today. So I probably didn't need them.
But you did anyways.
I mean, I got to get on I got to get in the express lane for every ride once. That's the ticket I paid for.
Yeah.
Like $90. It's cool. Usually these tickets are like $300 on a busy day, so you better get your bread up if you want to do that.
Speaking of express passes, apparently, go on base. I'm kind of take this part of the next part of the grand salt, but apparently Hagrid's is having issues with their express pass, where like the express pass holders are getting like top priority, and it's making the non-express line go by super slow, like slower than normal. Apparently, they're very, very apparently with that. I've seen a few like posts about it.
From what I understand with Hagrid, they try to use that ride as like the guy that just holds everybody.
Yeah.
They try to kind of have that as like a sponge ride that just holds people in there. And because it's still one of their most objectively popular rides.
It's the most popular ride at Universal, I'd say. So
anybody that goes in there and sees a 2-hour wait, they're going to expect 2 hours in. Well, Universal will make sure you wait those 2 hours at that point. That's kind of lame.
Yeah, I know, but man, Hagrid's is so good. Which if you've already listened, you already know how I feel about that ride. But.
And if anybody wants to know a trick about Hagrid, here's the main thing. If you want to ride Hagrid, knock out everything you want to ride before the last hour of closing. So let's use an example. Park closes at 9 o'clock. Okay. At 8 o'clock, you need to be in line for Hagrid. That's how you do it. This is some secret sauce from the Universal unks. I don't like that. I need a better phrase than secret sauce. These are some secret tips from the universe. Whatever, dude. Whatever. Let's talk about Epic Universe.
Yeah. So, what a day that was. It was blazing hot that day. It was pretty hot. And to be honest, I don't care.
Do you think Andrew remembers asking us to go back to the parking lot?
Yeah, for his sunglasses they left, brother. Like, I love you, dog, but I'm not walking like. How far was that walk being? Like half a mile? That was far. Like the sidewalk all the way up to the park is long as heck.
The stakes were pretty high. We had the whole day to do the park, but it was also like maybe month 2 of the park being open.
It was the second month of the park open. So
maintenance nightmare on every ride.
Not every ride, only on Stardust and like Battle Ministry, which are the 2 popular rides at the park. Which kind of sucks that we had to sit through that because. Man, we sat at Stardust and it was broken down for like what 30-40 minutes probably, and we only got to ride. I only got to ride one track. It wasn't even dueling at the time when I rode it.
Oh, you didn't even ride it dueling?
No, I didn't ride it dueling because the other car, the yellow car was no, the one that does the I think it was the yellow one, the one that doesn't do the spin on the celestial spin.
That's the yellow one.
Yeah,
we did ride the yellow first.
No, we rode the green one because I remember doing the celestial spin on the green.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I'm very positive about that.
Okay.
Because I remember how blown away I was at the end of that ride. Like I was jaw dropped, speechless. That ride's incredible.
Yeah,
And that was the second ride we did. We did Monsters Unchained first because we had a roadmap where we were going to go to How to Train Your Dragon first, and then you were just like, Monsters Unchained, can we do it, please. I was like, F it, let's go, let's do it.
I really wanted to do Monsters Unchained. That's the guy that I was excited about for like the last 2 years of Epic Universe being announced.
Yeah.
It's because I like dark rides.
So despite it being my birthday and I wanted to ride Hiccups first, we did Monsters Unchained first. Which I'm actually in retrospect glad we did first because man.
No, actually that was a bad call on my end because
we did wait probably 30 minutes, I think.
No, 20.
Yeah, 20 and 25, something like that.
I remember it said a 20-minute wait and we waited actually 20 minutes and I was very impressed.
Yeah, that's an efficient ride right there. Also, it has the best queue in the park. Don't at me.
It definitely has the best queue.
The only one you can argue with is like Ministry, because that queue is also insane.
Some people are saying the queue of that ride is better than the ride.
That's a hot take, but it's.
I don't think a queue is ever better than the ride.
The ride's
You know what? I know a ride that has a better queue than a ride.
Is it a Universal one?
Fast and Furious Supercharged.
Dude, I don't know. The entirety of that entire ride is so terrible.
The queue's funny.
I don't know. The queue feels like it's a one and doneer. Like you do the queue once with the actors and then you just never do it again.
So, Monsters Unchained, man. How did we feel after that ride?
Oh, I was blown away. Have you seen pictures of me on the ride? I have shown you that picture.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, I have it.
I loved that ride so much. Later down the line, I went back and did seconds and thirds on that guy. The only thing that sucked was we weren't able to see the pre-show. Is that my face?
No.
Is that me and you?
Yeah.
Yo, Ethan, look at this.
Yeah, so this is us on the Monsters ride. And for context, we did eat some candy before going.
No, don't talk about that.
Yeah, dude, what do you mean? It was some Skittles.
I don't even remember that part.
I do. Because I just remember being a gasp at the entire queue. Dude, the queue's insane. What do you mean?
The queue's so awesome.
And then like I didn't see anything of the track, and the loading bay genuinely shocked me. The loading bay is so sick.
Yeah, I forgot. I went on that ride completely blind. I didn't want to see anything about it.
Yeah, I went in, we went in blind on everything pretty much. We did a good job of not being spoiled by anything. The only thing we got spoiled on was like Hiccup a little bit.
I think you spoiled that.
You spoiled it for me.
Did I?
Yes. It was on accident.
The one ride that I definitely did very good at not watching was Battle of Ministry.
Yeah, I didn't watch any of that either.
And I guess Stardust Racers technically. I don't think that counts.
No, I know.
Yeah. I was sad that the in the queue for Monsters Unchained, there's a room where you get to see the Frankenstein animatronic. It's a very massive animatronic that they built. It's one of the most realistic ones they've ever made. Very lifelike. It's 9 feet tall. I got to see it on round 2, but we're not talking about round 2 just yet. Mm-hmm. But I will say that guy is massive. It's so impressive. It's so cool. Even though we didn't get to see it the first time, and I just remember being so sad because that was like probably the one thing I actually was really excited to see.
And then she was out hunting monsters.
Oh, right. I went over to the person like, hey, well, where's Victoria and Frankenstein? Oh, she's out and looking for the monsters. And I was like, oh, okay, you're doing a character. I got you. Are is the showroom down or is it just not working? Oh, she'll probably be back later. Who knows? And I just went, okay, dude, thanks. I wasn't being a jerk to him. I understood what he was doing.
Doing his job.
He's doing his job.
Yeah. I mean that ride's like 4 or 5 minutes long. It's a long ride.
Very decent length, and the platform is it's designed the same as it's the same ride design as the Forbidden Journey, the ride in the castle in Hogwarts Castle, but it's like almost like 50 feet taller.
It's tall.
You see the floor under you, and you're like, oh, where's that floor?
You're super high up.
It's really cool.
But it's definitely more flexible. I guess flexible is the word I want to use here, but it's not actually. But in terms of movement, it's definitely more. It moves in more directions than Forbidden Journey for sure. Like in the pre-show, what's his name? Igor.
It does a lot more stuff.
Yeah, Igor shows a demonstration of you on the ride and just moves in like all different directions, and then you actually do that on the ride.
Most of those.
Yeah. And all the animatronics that are just like top notch, top quality. The storytelling is also very, very sick as well. It's not hard to follow what's happening on the ride itself. I mean, the Victoria has control of all the current classic monsters. She's trying to control Dracula, who just escaped, and that's pretty much the story. And it's very easy to like keep up with.
Spooky enough to make the kiddos frightened, but I don't think it's intense enough to scare them.
No. If like a 5, 6,
it'd probably be frightening to young children.
Yeah, like anywhere from like 5 to like 8, 9, probably are gonna get.
Wolfman might scare them.
Yeah, children are gonna be scared of that ride.
But now keep in mind, dude, I rode that ride with like the second time I rode it, I was with these like little girls.
Yeah,
they were screaming but like laughing.
Yeah,
they were like having a fun time.
Yeah, and that's good.
And I was like, okay, that's what it's about. It's adorable.
But yeah, and then we got off Monsters Unchained, and then we booked it to Stardust Racers on the other side of the park.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to ride Curse of the Werewolf, unfortunately.
No.
Round 2, when I went again for my birthday, I will say that I only waited like 20 minutes. Or no, sorry, I waited like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But it said 15 minutes, so I was like, really? 15 minutes? I got in there, it broke down, I waited like 15 more minutes, and then I got on. Because by the time it broke down and I see this big line forming behind me, I was like, yeah, I'm not leaving this.
Yeah,
I'm not getting out of here.
Mm-hmm.
So we didn't get to ride it when I went with you. I will tell you that when I got on the ride.
Yeah.
Dude, my fanny pack, I wasn't able to buckle it in time by the time it launched.
Yeah.
So I'm just holding on for dear life the whole time, like, And there was a point where the person next to me was trying to like help me. I was like, no, it's fine. No, don't touch me.
That's funny. That's so funny.
Right after that ride's when my microphone broke too.
Oh, I didn't know your microphone broke.
The one with the lightning cable
right.
broke.
Gotcha.
So that kind of sucked.
My bad.
Yeah, so we headed on back over to Stardust Racers and.
Bro, waiting in that line sucked. That was when the heat was peaking. It was like noon.
It was getting pretty hot at that point.
Yeah, it was getting bad. that sucked.
And the ride broke down, so we sat at that loading bay for God knows how long.
Like 30 minutes easy.
My favorite part about that was people kept cheering for no reason.
Yeah.
You remember there was a point where that ride attendant was like, I don't know why y'all are cheering.
I don't know. Oh, yeah, that guy was kind of a jerk.
Yeah, he was.
That guy was kind of a jerk for that. But yeah, and then we only got to ride the green track, and even without the dueling element, that coaster is so elite. That coaster is just...
Some people ride that ride without the, sometimes the audio doesn't play on the ride.
That's so unfortunate. The audio is so good on there, too.
The soundtrack does that ride so much justice.
I love that ride. I wish I rode it again that day.
Okay, so do you think it's more intense than Velocicoaster, on par, or less intense?
I will say for sure on par. I haven't ridden it enough to have a solid opinion. I'd have to rewrite it.
Velocicoaster is more intense, but I think Stardust Racers is the better ride. Velocicoaster is just sheer force, sheer intensity, sheer just fast, bite the bullet craziness.
Yeah, I think I'd have to ride each track on Stars like 3 to 4 times. I have a solid opinion against the two, to be honest.
Would you? Fair. Let's see. We didn't ride Constellation Carousel when we were over there either.
Yeah, we pretty much only hit like the big marquee attractions.
Constellation Carousel is really cool. It's got a really good soundtrack to it.
Mm-hmm.
The lighting is incredible. The way the entire, the way the like, what do you even call the carousel horses that you sit on? What do you call those?
Just call the
Sure.
the vehicles. Just call them vehicles.
The way those move around is really cool, almost like a ballad-like orchestra vibe.
Mm-hmm.
And if you really want to get the best experience on Stardust, if you want to get the best experience on Constellation Carousel, I would recommend riding it at night, but just keep in mind that that's probably when there's going to be higher wait times.
Yeah, I probably will hit that at the like towards the end of the day when the next time I go.
If after riding everything, you just want to chill. It's a great ride to get on.
Yeah, I agree. Man, I just wish that park was open a little bit later than like what is it, 9 o'clock? I think.
Okay, I wanted to point that out because it said the park hours were open till 9, but what they did for at least for the first year, they without telling anybody, they kept the park open till 10. They gave everybody an extra hour without telling anybody. They just 9 o'clock passed by and nothing was shut down till 10. It was awesome. And I remember the day before that, the guy that we were in line with Velocicoaster told us that.
Yeah, good luck on that guy.
Yeah, that was like some of the best advice. I remember you asking, like, you got any Epic Universe advice? And he said, don't worry about the time. They'll give you an extra hour at the end of the night. And you're like, really? He's like, yeah. It was awesome.
Mm-hmm. And then after Stardust, we hit Battle of Ministry, which we waited a whopping 3 hours for.
Nobody was happy about that either. You and Andrew were fussing the whole time.
It was getting to a point.
I think everybody gets in line and just fusses in line on that ride.
I mean, for the first time, yeah, it's a little irritating. Also,
it was raining, my guy.
I know I'm gonna look at positive, but man, 3 hours. Also, that queue just felt like it just went on forever. Like
it rained. Look, Josh.
I know it rained.
It rained for the 3 hours we waited. For 2 of those hours, it rained.
I know.
So we literally had nothing better to do than to wait for that ride.
Yeah, I know.
So I think we timed that so excellently.
I just think it's funny that like there's so many rooms in that queue. You just think it's like, okay, it's gonna be the next one, and then it's not for like 6 rooms.
Dude, shout out to Hoover.
Yeah,
love Hoover, man, cleaning up McGonagall. I mean, shout out to Hoover cleaning up. Excuse me. What's her name?
Dang it. I'm blanking on the name.
We're tired.
We're tired.
Umbridge?
Umbridge, yes.
Shout out to Hoover. Hoover cleaning up Umbridge's messes.
Yeah.
That lady stresses that poor vacuum out.
The craziest part about it is that the ride broke down as soon as we got to the loading bay. Like we walked to the room where our vehicle was at.
That's right.
And then the ride broke down.
We bonded very well with those cast members.
They were very nice.
Dude, Josh, that guy we talked to was operating the ride when I went there the second time.
Oh, that's sick.
I said what's up to him.
Did you remember?
I mean, the amount of people he sees, no, but he thought it was cool that like I remembered him.
That's cool.
I told him the ride broke down and you were very entertaining with me and my friends, and he was like, he's like, that's so awesome, man. He's like, unfortunately, that doesn't really narrow down a lot of situations I've been in, but like that's right, because that's common on this ride.
Yeah.
But it was still cool.
Yeah.
He thought it was cool that I remembered him.
Yeah.
And then he asked how many times I've been to the park that year. I was like 2. And he was like, hey, he's like, that's more than a lot of people, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. But thankfully the air conditioning was like on and blasting when we were standing there.
That
so
whole
like
ride, nothing but AC. Oh yeah, that ride is a great AC ride or AC break.
yeah. And then we got on the ride, and the ride is fantastic. Probably the. Would you say the animatronics in that ride are better than monsters?
Better than monsters?
I'm
mean, they're-
leaning no, but I can see the argument because the Death Eater, I think that's what those guys are called.
Oh yeah, a lot of people think that they're real people. when
Dude,
they
I
ride
thought
it.
they were part of the screen, and then I look closer, and I'm like, wait, that's an animatronic. I think I might have talked to you in that ride. I was like, Alex, that's an animatronic.
My second time riding that, one of them wasn't moving.
Oh, that's funny.
He's just.
That's
It was
so-
funny.
And then that one beast, rhino thing.
Magic, yeah.
That was crazy.
Spoilers. That guy was so cool.
Yeah, and then
I think it's a girl.
I don't know, but and then at the end, you have your other animatronics. The spoiler alert, Harry, Ron, and Hermione ones. Those are sick too.
Insane that it took this long for them to finally do a Harry, Ron, and Hermione animatronic.
I just don't think
They're pretty still. They don't do much, but
I just don't think they don't have the technology for it because if they had done it kind of half, then you would have gotten Hiccup animatronic, and that's just not good.
the Hiccup animatronic.
Which after Battle Ministry, oh wait,
What?
we did Stardust, then How to Train Your Dragon Battle Ministry. We skipped one.
Oops, it's okay.
Yeah, so before all the Battle Ministry stuff, we went over to Isle of Berk, which was the land I was the most excited for because How to Train Your Dragon is one of my favorite movies of all time.
I swear, Andrew and Josh for 40 minutes did nothing but like wait in line for food.
That's fine. I was taking it all in. It was great.
I was walking around just like, can we do something? And you're like,
what
dude.
what happened was that Andrew went to the bathroom for like 20 plus minutes.
Oh, that's not his fault.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't give him any crap for that.
The only person that can give himself crap is him.
Yep. The mac and cheese cone, fantastic, so good.
Oh yeah, give us the official review.
All right, so I don't normally eat at theme parks because most of the time I am broke, and theme park food. I'm being transparent here. Theme park food, for the most part, just seems like
What a selling point.
It just seems pretty overrated for the most part. Like I'm just gonna be transparent here. Like I love Krusty.
Hey, so I'm pretty broke usually, and the food was pretty overrated. Not gonna lie.
No. Theme park food in general is overrated. Like I love Krusty Burger, but at the end of the day, it's just a burger. It ain't nothing that's blowing my socks off. But this mac and cheese cone at Isle of Berk with the pork on it and the bacon jam, sign me up every time. I don't care how much I spent on it. It was like $13.
I remember when we went, Fire Drill was closed, but they had what is the bean tossing game? Why am I blanking?
No. Why are we blanking on things today? Dang, what is that called? Ethan, the cornhole.
Okay.
I don't know why.
The-
I don't know why Ethan looked at me and it just came to my mind.
Because he's a cornhole. He's a co-hole. So, in front of Fire Drill, the ride was closed, but they had kids playing cornhole, and anytime the kids shot, it didn't matter if they made it or missed. They would, yay! They would applaud them. They would, "Ah!"
That's so funny.
And the kid would shoot. Like that was what was entertaining about it. Is every time they shot, they would get praised, and even when they made it or missed, they were clapping, and it was funny.
I wish I could have meet Toothless, but I wasn't gonna wait an hour for that.
Yeah, I don't blame you on that. That is.
But the animatronic is so cool.
So is it I guess it's a puppet, right? Does it stay in that spot? Does it move at all? Does it wheel out? Do they wheel it out?
No, it stays in the spot, but like it moves. Like the front right paw is stationary, but like It's just pretty much like its back and head move and its eyes move. It's very expressive. I think the wings move too.
Sure.
It's pretty similar to the one that's on the ride.
Is it in a room?
No, it's outdoors.
They don't keep that thing outdoors, do they? Just all day, overnight? Like when
Well,
they...
it's in like there's an awning and everything, so it's protected from weather damage. They should, yeah.
That's a little bit deeper than anything I would probably try to figure out.
Yeah.
Dragons Racer Rally.
Yeah, we didn't ride that one. You did though on your round 2.
It's got cute theming. It's kind of just like letting little dragon trainers know not to be afraid. The little wings that shift and can make you flip. If you hold one up and one down, that's all you got to do, and you'll turn around apparently the whole time.
That's fun.
I didn't flip. I didn't mess with the wings at all because it said if you don't touch the wings, you'll just coast. So I just did that because I was just trying to do the ride challenge. I was just trying to.
I'm gonna flip it.
Next time I ride it, I'm gonna flip it for sure.
Yeah, but then we rode Hickham's Wing Glider, and
Hagrid Jr.
The thing is that I went into this ride with a lot of expectations, and it didn't live up to them. But after thinking about it for some time, that's my own fault, and it doesn't taint my view of the ride. I feel that ride's still fantastic to me.
It didn't live up to your expectation?
No, because I was expecting it to be like the Hagrid of Epic Universe, and it's just not. But it's its own ride. It's its own ride. I think it's a bit on the shorter side. I expected it to be like a little bit longer. Like the second half of it could be longer, in my opinion. That's just my personal opinion about it. But that's not to say that the ride is bad. It's not even bad. It's a fantastic ride, truth be told.
What about the land? What did you think about the land?
Oh, the land's fantastic. It's arguably the best land out of the big five, out of the 5. The attention to the only one you can make an argument for is Mario World, and that's really going to come down to who you ask or who you ask, because the level of detail in both of those lands is just spectacular.
Well, that's the only Isle of Burke they've made.
Yeah, and yeah, that's another point too. Like, it's hard to say because both those lands do something very differently. Because like when you walk into the Isle of Burke, the scene that you get is just fantastic. You just get the on-site of the 2 Viking statues and the isle in the middle with the lake and everything, and you're just blown away. But then at the same time, when you're doing the Mario World, you're going up the escalator and it's building that anticipation. You walk in the castle and you walk out and you're just meet with Super Nintendo World. So it's like it does the same thing, but it's different.
The music is really cool too.
It's really going to come down to like which one you're more a fan of, and I'm more of a fan of How to Train Your Dragon than Nintendo.
See, I went in knowing my brother's a huge fan of it. My brother's a huge fan of it, so he always watched the movies growing up. So it was cool for me to see it and send him all the pictures of it and just seeing him freaking out over all the little dragon animatronics.
That's what you walk into. It's just fantastic. You get this. Oh, it's so good.
Man, showing me like I wasn't there with him.
I know, but I was just reminding you.
How many of those dragons that are like in the little hill are like regular characters in the series?
I'd have to think about it.
You see them like sleeping and their little tails wagging and they're like breathing and stuff.
The one that blows the ice is a character.
Did we see that one?
I don't think so. We definitely didn't spend as much time in that land as I'd like to. I don't think we explored it as thoroughly as I wanted to. Mostly because that's when it was starting to rain.
Yeah. And we started heading over to battle.
And we didn't see the sleeping one that breathes fire. That's also a dragon. That's a dragon that does appear like regularly in the movies. And the Toothless is there.
That's the orange one, right?
The orangish one is the one that's like sleeping with the fire.
Gronkle or something.
Gronkle. I think Gronkle's the breed of the dragon. I don't know. I don't know what the name of the dragon is for the character off the top of my head.
Did you watch the live action yet?
I have not watched live action.
Do you intend on watching it?
Not particularly. I don't really watch live actions of like anime movies. I think you lose the plot most of the time. But that is one I'm willing to watch because apparently it's good, but I'd have to watch it.
I got you. Yeah, so right after that, I guess, was when we moved over to Mario Land, just because we were kind of hoping it would die out by the end of the night, but it turns out everybody had the same idea.
Yeah, no, unfortunately not. Because honestly, thinking back now, I should have just done Donkey Kong over Mario. But yeah,
Look, dude, Donkey Kong is a good ride, but that wait is brutal.
Yeah, no, it's like an hour and a half. It's like Haggard times.
The round 2 wait was absolute nightmare for me.
Yeah, it's Haggard wait times for a ride that's not good, for a ride that I assume is not as good as Haggard's.
I feel like we said it already in the show. In case we haven't, it's because when they built that ride, they were building that thinking it was going to be a little kid ride.
Yeah.
And when they built it in Japan, they thought it was going to be a kid ride.
Yep.
They didn't think moving it over here would be as popular as it was with adults. They were kind of like, what?
What do we do?
Nothing. You keep the queue the same and just, ooh, ah.
Yeah. The Mario ride, yeah, I wouldn't wait an hour for that again.
Hot take. The LA Mario World is better. That's just my opinion.
I'd have to see
I
both.
liked it.
I'd have to see both to have an opinion on that.
I thought it was sick. Now, it doesn't have Peach's Castle, I think. Oh, maybe it doesn't. I just didn't notice it. I actually don't know.
I don't know, but
it's very different, though.
Mario ride, underwhelming. It's like probably like I'm trying to think of what I can compare it to. It's like honestly, I take Men in Black over Mario.
What?
I'm being so for real. Because the thing with the Mario ride is that like the simulation is like cool and all, but there like the interactivity just isn't there. It's just like you're just pressing buttons and just things are happening. Instead of where Men in Black, it's like kind of a similar idea, but you actually can aim and shoot. And there's actual meta strategies that like you can find on the internet about how to get the most points, like where to aim and shoot. It's really funny. But yeah, that ride was very underwhelming for me, and I wouldn't wait an hour for it again. The queue is really cool though.
Yeah,
that queue is sick. Hey, that's a ride where the queue is better.
The Mario ride?
Yeah, the queue is infinitely better than the ride
I don't
itself.
agree with you. I think the ride is great, but I also don't think they could have made that Mario ride 26 years ago.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely. Like no,
It would have never happened.
like technologically speaking, it's fantastic, but like
it would have had animatronics. Would have been probably cooler.
a little bit. I think it's just I don't know. It's just all right.
You thought it was just all right?
Yeah, like again, if it's like a 20-minute ride, sure, but if it's anything longer than that, then I'm not going.
I think it's worth it for you if you're like a big Nintendo fan.
And I'm not a big Nintendo fan. If they add like a Legend of Zelda ride to like Nintendo World, then we're talking. Because I'm actually a fan of Legend of Zelda.
They will at some point. They have a Zelda glass pane in the park.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be exciting when they do it.
I don't know how they'll do it though. I hope it's not like an interactive game or anything. I hope it's just a ride.
I want it to be something indoorsy because like that park, the only gripe that I and a lot of people have is that rain just like kills most of the things to do in that park.
What does?
Rain.
Oh, rain? Oh,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot of outdoor stuff.
We need more indoor stuff.
I agree.
But that only hurts Island and Epic. It doesn't hurt Studios as much.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Dude, think about that. The only ride that you couldn't ride in the rain at Studios,
Elizabeth Bride.
and, well, it's gone now.
It's gone now, but Fast and Furious.
That's 100% going to be closed during rain.
Yeah, 1,000.
That's never going to change.
Mm-hmm.
So, hey, another fun fact. If you're going for multiple days and one of the days you fall under, it just happens to be a rainy day,
Yep.
that's a good day to go to Studios.
Yeah. It only rained on my birthday, which it wasn't rain. Which yeah, it just happens.
It rained while we were waiting for Battle of Ministry.
Yeah, we just had good timing on that. But yeah, after Mario, that's pretty much it. I went to ride Hiccups one last time, and that was pretty much it. And then I kind of just walked around and enjoyed the vibes of the park at night. Because man, that park at night is fantastic.
It's so beautiful.
Like the fountain show was cool too. The fountain show is so cool.
Yeah, he and Andrew waited around for Mario. While we were there, I was just kind of conflicted, and where I was at with it, I was like, I need to do Donkey Kong and make sure I knock that one out. And I really wanted to see if I can get another Battle of Ministry ride. So I went and did the unthinkable.
Yeah, tell me about it.
I feel like I already talked about it in one of the episodes, but just for a reminder, since while Josh and Andrew were waiting for the ride, I just decided, okay, I already rode this in Hollywood multiple times. Had a lot of fun. And sure enough, I did enough research to find out that it was the same ride, just a little bit of a different cube, but same ride. And what I ended up doing was I said, all right, you guys need to wait for Mario because this is at least something you got to experience. They stayed around for Mario. I ran off and did Monsters Unchained 2 more times, did Stardust Racers 2 more times. And then I went over to Battle of Ministry and just asked a ride attendant. I was like, hey, park has like 3 more hours. I just want to be able to do Battle of Ministry and Mario Kart, and then I'm happy with the day.
You mean Minecart?
Minecart Madness, thank you.
Yeah.
I just want to do Minecart Madness and Battle of Ministry. I just want to get these 2 done, and then I'm done, and then I'm good for the day. What do you think? She looked at me and she was like, that might be a little hard to do those 2. I was like, really? Just these 2 rides in 3 hours? And she kind of smiled and said, here, let me see. She walked over to a cast member, came back to me and said, here, you're going to need these. Gave me these express passes. Just a single entry express pass. So now this isn't a suggestion to just go harass a cast member for an express pass. They will do this every once in a while to like make a dream come true or to like make your day, but this isn't just
I should have just said it was my birthday a lot that day.
They might have give you one, who knows.
I should have.
But yeah, you don't go, well, I was at Orlando Informer with a birthday pin. They didn't give me, except told me happy birthday. Oh, flag.
2 flags.
That's the beep. Yeah, even though you skip Minecart Madness, it is a good ride, dude. You just gonna have to come back and ride it, I guess. Yeah. We didn't do Yoshi's Adventure either. I of course did that on round 2. Oh no.
What's up?
I guess it's time. I kind of accidentally revealed to you that I wrote everything in Epic Universe.
Oh yeah, you did.
Coming soon. I wrote everything at Epic Universe. I'm going to be posting the episode on YouTube very soon. Make sure you check that out on our YouTube channel, Global Island Portal. Very excited for people to watch that.
Yeah.
All right, that's it, Josh. I'm happy to tell you that I did write everything in Epic Universe.
I thought it was more.
But did I write everything at Orlando Informer?
Who knows? I don't know. We'll
know when I finish editing that video. That one's almost done. That one's taking a little bit, but I'm excited about that.
Yep.
Yeah, next episode's going to be fun. We're going to bring Andrew in here. Josh and Andrew are going to talk about their time at just Universal entirely. We can just get these idiots to talk for an hour or 2. It'll be great. I feel like that kind of wraps us up here for the night.
Yeah.
So, yeah, thanks again for listening, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Peace out.